Thurbo, I ain't even gonna make this too long. Y'all see we in YouTube. We got a video, The Gentle Parenting Crisis. I don't know about y'all, but gentle parenting really don't work out too well for real. Let's get into it.
Leland!
Holy crap, Leland, enough!
You're dead shit.
Oh my god!
Leland, do you
No. I would have got my ass beat immediately off rip.
know how grounded you are?
Grounded? That's all he's getting? I think Leland needs a little bit more than just the grounding.
Word.
You just busted a brand new TV!
Hold on, then he's smiling. Hold on. Did y'all, hold on, we gonna go back real quick. Y'all see that he was smiling? Oh,
Leland, the TV? Leland,
God, I didn't even take the freaking tag off yet!
no, Leanna, don't touch it.
There's two of them?
Now we got two busted TVs.
Get Leland. Leland, give me the hammer. Give me the hammer.
Bruh, then my shit lagging. Yo, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. This ain't going in my house. Like, yeah, that's definitely gentle parenting, cause I would have been whooped ass. I would have been got my ass whooped. Like, everybody and they mom, what? Like, nah, some shit like that. Nah, bruh. And that shit ain't,
Now somebody hold me back, bro. Hold me back, bro. Hold me back, bro.
God. Give me that. This is your
1 week, just 1 week with a black family. Not even a black family, just a black auntie. And you'll see how Leland straightens right up. I mean, he's probably gonna turn into an upstanding citizen. You know, after seeing so many clips online that just had me straight out baffled, I think it's about time we address the topic of parenting, specifically gentle parenting versus harsh parenting. And it's not just gonna be strictly my opinion. Of course, we're gonna have some science-based facts and sprinkle some real psychology in there. But first, let's watch some clips of these kids who are obviously a byproduct of bad parenting. And just a heads up, we're starting off pretty strong because these first couple of kids are serial killers to be.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
A murderer because I like killing. My brain tells me if I like killing.
a murderer. A murderer, and his brain tells him. You need to go ahead and put little bruh suitcase and stuff together, and y'all can go ahead and ship little bruh off, cause yeah, nah, he's a murderer, and his brain tells him to do things.
I like killing because when I first watched my grown-up killing show,
When I first watched my grown-up killing show, so whoever this kid's parents are, they're not protecting him from the exposure to violence. And it's crazy because he literally calls it a grown-up killing show. So he knows he's not supposed to watch it. He's aware of the things that are meant for adults and the things that are meant for kids.
myself started to like killing, and then
Bro, do y'all see his eyes? Hold on.
my brain started to like tell me what to do.
Bro, he has demons at night. There's no questions about it. You know how y'all know how like when we was all little and we was them sleeping at night and we always worried about what was coming out of our closet? No. Little bro here invited the person in the closet. The little bro is the one that sent the man that we always worried about in the closet. Look at him. Look at him. He don't sleep at night. He's not sleeping. You know, he's not sleeping, y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all. This nigga he's not getting the sleep that we normally get. I ain't never seen a child eyes like that.
With killing in it. So I like murders and I like killing in my life. I'm gonna kill everybody in the world except for my family because they just didn't do anything to me. I just like killing. So
To hell. To hell he goes. To hell he goes. To hell he prays. Who knows?
Just any type of person, it doesn't matter. What about me?
yeah.
Even me?
No, not even my teachers either.
Okay, because I'm the first person that you told this. Am I? Yeah?
So, I just like killing.
So what are you going to be again when you grow up?
A murderer.
Okay.
Bye.
A couple years from now, they're gonna come out with a documentary. They're gonna be like, oh, he never showed any signs. He was always a nice, innocent kid. Brief intermission, y'all. I'm here with an opportunity for y'all to make money doing something you probably already do. Play games on your phone. And look, I already see it now. Someone's gonna be in the comments talking about I'm trying to swindle you guys. I'm trying to finesse. But I promise I would never try to finesse my supporters. You guys are not the method. If you're trying to make some bread, trying to make some moolah, trying to make some of that
Bro. I know this is not a damn ad.
onion, you can use my QR code to sign up for this program called TesterUp. TesterUp is a program that helps people make money by testing apps and playing games. So instead of doom scrolling for hours, you can make a couple hundred.
But King Von,
And
what
happened? How did King Von end up?
But guess what? Quantarano ain't safe though.
Yeah, this new generation might officially be cooked. He wants to be like his idol King.
But guess what? Quando Rondo ain't safe. Bro, y'all know how long that man been dead now? Like, what? Yo.
Von. And honestly, I'm not surprised by that because the way that King Von is glorified in this generation is insane. People got so tired of rappers faking their gangster lifestyle in their raps that when an actual serial killer, yes, a serial killer, hopped on the scene and started rapping, everyone fell in love with him because he was being authentic. But that doesn't excuse the fact that he was a serial killer and probably a drug addict. How can you let your kid roam around?
So the fact, I don't think people really don't understand that this man was killing people. Like, y'all think this shit, boy, what? You know, most of the rappers we listen to, niggas do be capping. No, this nigga was killing people for the block, killing people for fun, killing people to go to sleep, to wake up in his dream. Bro, like, no. Von, yes, Von was a true killer, and then the fact that he is idolized by these kids is really bad. That's a really bad thing, I'm not gonna lie. But I don't know. This generation, I don't even like talking about this generation.
In the streets with these type of aspirations, this type of mindset, and you just let it carry on. And the saddest part is, even though the guys in that clip were trying to give him guidance, there's definitely adults out there who will take advantage of that way of thinking and probably use that kid to commit crimes, or at least introduce him to a life of crime. And those last two clips really show you the importance of parenting, because whether you're a little sheltered white kid who grew up in the suburbs and gets to rock brands like Columbia, or you're a young black kid who grew up in and got exposed to street culture pretty early on, depending on the type of parenting you receive, you can turn out the same regardless of environment. But now that we've watched those clips, it's time to go over popular psychologist Dr. Diana Barman's 4 categories of parenting: authoritative, authoritarian, permissive, neglectful. Now right about now you're probably thinking, 4D, you just hit us with a bunch of words. What do they actually mean? So authoritative parenting is very engaged. The parent will set clear boundaries with clear explanations as to why those boundaries are set. They have high expectations and they foster an environment where the child can be independent. Now, authoritarian parenting, on the other hand, is more strict, demanding. It's closer to like a power trip. Think of parents who tell you to do something without providing any explanation, even if it doesn't make any sense to you. The my way or the highway control freaks. These are the parents who control their kids' behavior through coercion. So using their position of power, using threats of punishment, not allowing room for dialogue and open communication, thus stifling independence. Now, on the other side of the coin, we have permissive parenting. This form of parenting is very loving and warm, but has low demands. These type of parents will make their kids feel loved, but not really provide a structured program. So very few rules and guidelines, very little self-control. And then last and definitely least, neglectful parenting. This is when the parents are just completely uninvolved in their kids' lives. No.
Do not be a neglectful parent. Do not be a neglectful parent. That shit is not P. That shit is not P. Do not be a neglectful parent, bro. That shit is not okay. Like, be there for your kids, bro. If you have kids, be there for your kids, bro.
structure, bare minimum supervision, no emotional support, disengaged, and honestly disinterested. These are the type of parents who are kind of just there. Now obviously I don't want to overload you guys with all these terms, but a simple way to think about it is gentle parenting versus harsh parenting. And when these two types of parenting styles are taken to an extreme or not executed properly, you usually end up with situations like these.
My nigga ain't playing, nigga. Stop playing. Hey, nigga, what the fuck, nigga? Stop smoking weed in my store, nigga. Hit that again, bro. Show me where you from, nigga.
See, that right there would be a prime example of neglectful parenting, because that kid is basically being raised by the streets.
Yeah.
Whoa, what the hell are you doing?
That's what you get for putting me in timeout, bitch.
No. What? Lil' bro done drew on his face. Threw all the markers, crayons, pens, pencils all over the floor. Done got little spots all over the floor. Done drew all over the wall. That might be paint on his shirt. The dad gonna say, "What is you doing?" This man said, "This what you get for putting me in timeout, bitch." Man, if I would have said that shit, I would not be here making a video right now. Hell no, that's not even.
I ain't cleaning this shit up either.
Now that video was AI, but I included
Oh damn. Okay.
it because it gave me a little chuckle, but trust me, there are parents who are definitely dealing with stuff like this and even worse.
Damn. Hold on. Time out real quick. I ain't even gonna lie though. Whole talk. I've been seeing that shit on Instagram before, bro. AI getting out of hand, cause I thought that was a real ass video. No cap. I thought that was a real ass video. That's insane. AI is actually getting stupid.
And I think one part that I haven't given enough attention to about this whole topic is that these parents who don't properly parent their kids are ultimately doing them a huge disfavor. Because whether you take gentle parenting too far and your kids end up walking all over you, or you take harsh parenting too far and your kids end up being sneaky and doing things behind your back, both avenues lead to really negative outcomes. And I'm gonna give you just a few examples of this, starting with this kid. He was literally throwing rocks at his mom's car's windshield while his siblings were in the car. And after this video went viral, he got taken by DHS and ended up in foster care. And remember how I said bad parenting ultimately leads to the detriment of the kid? Well, this is him now.
Hi, Mom. I wanted to say I love you.
Man, hell no, boy. You don't get to cry. What? Fuck all that. Nah, bro, you don't get to cry. What? Nigga stood right there, cocked back, thought about it for 0.2 seconds, and then had multiple. My apologies to Facebook this morning, but I need evidence if anything happens to my son while he's under DHS. This is what my daughter and I woke up to. So, can anybody tell me what I need to do to immediately get my oldest out this foster home? Nigga.
Oh, I love you, Mom. You was right. Y'all is the only family I got. You know, you've been the only one that's been there for me. You tell the kids and Mimi I said I love them. He kept telling me to stop and I didn't. He kept telling me and I didn't listen. You might not hear from me no more. I just wanted to let you know I love you.
The kid's foster parent literally ended up abusing him. And the crazier part is his mom ended up starting a GoFundMe so she could afford to get legal help to get him back from foster care. But this whole situation could have been avoided with better parenting. And look, I'm not trying to sound insensitive because I know parenting is hard and a lot of people don't have the time.
So I don't know. Somebody probably gonna have to educate me on that shit for real. Cause how the fuck? How is that supposed to be? I mean, yeah, I guess if he got his ass whooped some more, maybe he wouldn't have thrown the rocks. I don't fucking know, cause I know my mom just wasn't going for that shit. I would have died, but he the one that threw the rocks, so I don't really understand how that's on her. But yeah, shit, that's crazy.
Time and resources to properly parent how they would like to, but at the same time, don't take on a responsibility you're not ready for. This world already has enough weird, sick people, and a lot of times these people's issues start from unresolved childhood trauma, which often stems from bad parenting. And I mean, you don't even have to take my word for it. We already have a recent example in Nick Reiner.
By the time Nick Reiner was born in 1993, his parents were already among the Hollywood elites. Nick was the middle child, but by his own admission, grew up feeling like the bond between himself and his father was much weaker than the bonds between his father and his siblings. Despite being brought up in a luxurious childhood that many of us only dreamt of, Nick Reiner first got sent to drug rehab at just the age of 15. Between then and the age of 19, while most kids his age were navigating through high school, Nick would be in and out of rehab an additional 17 or 18 times. In later interviews, Nick said that his parents chose to exercise tough love when Nick was at the peak of his addiction.
And just to sum up his story, he spends the majority of his life battling addiction, and then at some point he arrives at a breaking point where he murders both of his parents. Nick Reiner and other people who have studied his life after this tragic incident both admit that his childhood had a lot to do with why he committed such a heinous crime. And look, my goal with this video is to simply inform. I'm not trying to act like I cracked the code to parenting. Parenting doesn't come with a manual. It's not one size fits all. Every kid is different. Some kids have challenging temperaments that don't respond to gentle techniques. Other kids, you can give them instructions once or twice and they'll do it with no problem. I think the first and biggest step is actually wanting to be a good parent. And then from there, it's really about figuring out the right balance of gentle and harsh parenting that works for your kid.
Stop! Hey!
Okay, first off, this video is AI, so don't come for me in my comments. But I'm going to tell you what to do anyway. If you're new here, I'm the Indomitable Black Man. I have over a decade of professional childcare experience working in schools, working in homes, and working in the community. I'm a former middle school teacher at a Title I school, special education. I'm a former registered behavioral technician, and now I'm a parent coach. First thing you want to do in a situation like this is stop recording. Second thing you want to do is stay calm. Third thing you want to do is remove them from things that are breakable, like a TV or toys or glasses. If there's around something that could break, remove them from it. It's okay. Take something from their hand. It's okay. They're small. Gently but firmly usher them into a room of the house that doesn't have anything that they can break. 4, if you have been working with your child in self-regulation or co-regulation and y'all have been practicing it, prompt them to use those tools and skills. However, if you have not been practicing that now,
yeah, y'all, basically that gentle parenting shit don't work, and I really don't advise that y'all do that shit. Yeah, no, cause you'll just end up with a crazy badass child that'll just do anything and everything that they want, run over you, all type of shit, and then next thing you know, your life hell. And yeah, ain't nobody got time for that. But it's your boy Durbo. I love y'all, P Nation. We out.
that was not the time to teach.